We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now, David Fletcher. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that brings up Mike Trout. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Here's Justin Upton now. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Out in front of it, strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Angels strand 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Rich Fiorentino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time at strike 1. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
At the plate, David Rosario standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 34 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Into the box, Zach Kozar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Justin Bull. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far on the year, Bull is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Bull stands at second with 2 gone. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Calhoun. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Not to minimize the hit here, because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
And Digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Line drive to center field. And to score from third, the tying run. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded by Kozar. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The designated hitter,
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fiorentino has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Bull over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Justin Upton the next to hit. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, Jose Iglesias, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Ready now, Aaron Hicks, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LaMahieu.
And that sends DJ LaMahieu into the box, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Oh, D-roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
Stepping in now, Torres. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by LaMahieu. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. To the plate now, Zach Cozart. And there he goes towards second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate, Justin Bull, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, David Rosario.
David Rosario.
Now here's the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Rosario is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The next 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. But he won't get there. It falls in. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout, still going back. Gone into Monument Park. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 New York. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cole Calhoun. The bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, Matt. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And he's safe. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he hits it hard to the right side. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Justin Upton stands in as he looks at ball one here.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Buell. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
He's set. Here it comes. Brian Goodwin stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Fielded cleanly. Torres at the bag.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from 3rd to score.
Now batting, Zach Cozart. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 the count. The set and the 2-1. Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ LaMahieu.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LaMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Torres, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simmons with a barehanded play. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
As a look, now the pitch. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Calhoun. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Bull. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. One ball, 1 strike.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting, right fielder.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Here's the 0-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrelton Simmons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, David Fletcher, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
The set and the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Two out here and a runner at second. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Into the box, Justin Upton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Angels 6 and the Yankees 5. Bobby Ishii enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15, Bobby Ishii.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Brian Goodwin will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Kozar.
Ready for another chance? Zach Kozar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Angels are gone in order. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. So striding forward now, Justin Bull. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Justin Bull.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The bat, number 2,
In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Change up and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit on the ground toward the left. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Yankees 5. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, David Rosario. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Allen has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Also striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
0-1 count and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0. Here it is. High and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Angels are out in front, 6-5. Now in the box, David Fletcher. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Popped him up. Torres calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Line toward right center. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Justin Upton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here he comes on 2-0. In there. Now the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
The 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They're down just one. It's 6-5. Cam Bedrosian enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. Trout on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammered job.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And this is popped up near second base. Fletcher will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Third baseman, DJ.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Went after the high one there, a swing and a miss. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-1. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Last chance for the Yankees. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Los Angeles Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rich Fiorentino earns his 8th victory of the season. Cam Bedrosian hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.